Hey guys, I thought I'd share a little review about TuneECU, a little app for Android which works with Bluetooth from a Samsung or Android device to a OBD scan tool, or should I say dongle, which I purchased from lonelec in the UK. It cost me £14 and this cost me, I think it was $10 or whatever it was to download off the Google Play Store. Right, I've got a Triumph 2017 Thruxton R. And I'm planning on supercharging this car. I'm waiting for the kit to arrive. It should be here this week or next. But in the meantime, I've been riding the bike as it is. I've got the Vance & Hines slip-ons on here, and I've changed the mirrors. I've got a couple of nice mods with levers and things like that. I've wrapped the exhaust with titanium wrap all the way down, and it's a nice matte black color. I've also modified the tail with what we can call a tail tidy. It's basically just a bracket. I removed the standard bracket, made a small stainless bracket which bolts on from the bottom using the standard bolting pattern, standard bolting points. And yeah, that's pretty much the mods done to the bike right now. So what I want to do is just demo TuneECU to you, and the main reason why I bought it. So first of all, we're going to turn the bike on and put the bike into the run mode. Obviously it's not going to start now because the clutch is not depressed or pulled in. There's everything there. I just want to do that again because I want to show you something. As I turn the bike on, you'll see there's a small spanner which will show next to the odo. That little spanner there came up when I hit 1,000 kilometers on the odometer, and it stayed there, obviously indicating to me that it needs 1,000 kilometer service. So I obviously serviced the bike myself, and I went and purchased TuneECU so that I can remove these error codes. So what I did was I went to, first of all, connect. You'll see a blue flashing light over there, and all of a sudden it starts communicating via Bluetooth. It's got green, great, we're communicating with the bike. So you can actually see there's a value that's come up there, 0.77 volts, and obviously that's an indication of the voltage as well, which is your throttle position. So if I open the throttle and hold it at full, you'll see that voltage changes to 1.38, and as I release the throttle, obviously that goes down again to 0.77 of a volt. Now, how I removed the little spanner on the 2017 Thruxton R was I went into tests and adjustments, and I went into adjustments, and I said reset service interval, run, and then I chose the 1000k. And I said, okay, obviously I'm not going to do it again now. It didn't remove the little spanner immediately. I'm going to say cancel here. It actually required me to switch off and cycle the ignition before it removed the spanner. When I switched it back on, the spanner was removed. I went back in and I said error codes, came up, no error codes, which is great. Let me show you what else this little guy can do. It's actually fantastic. Yes, this specific model motorcycle is not able to have its map downloaded from the Cayenne ECU, which sits over there in the tail of this specific model that I have here in South Africa, but it does allow you to do a lot of other things. So if I go into tests and I say tack test, I'm going to zoom out so you can see the tack at the same time. So when I hit run, I believe this tests obviously the tack, but look at the actual gauge over there. It's testing the fuel gauge. I think it's testing a lot of things because all the lights are coming on and flashing and doing their thing. And as you can see, the test is now finished, test done, everything seems to be fine. You can do the same thing with the radiator fan. If I say run, switches the radiator fan on and off and on and off. So it cycles the fan, makes sure that everything is working. Shows you your voltage. The voltage is actually low. I haven't ridden the bike for a while, so I need to charge the battery. Bike won't start at this time. And you can do the same thing with the fuel pump. You can do the same thing with the purge valve, etc., etc. Ride by wire motor. I can say run. You can actually hear the throttle moving around. Tests in progress, and there you go, test done. So that's a nice feature. But now at the bottom of here you've also got adjustments. If we go to adjustments, you can reset the adaptation. Now resetting the adaptation, I believe the bike does pick up riding style and how you ride it. I think it resets everything for you. I'm not 100% sure on that, so correct me if I'm wrong if there's somebody here that knows better than I do. But you can test ABS, you can bleed the ABS system, you can test the wheel speed sensors front and back. Reset service interval we've already done. This bike doesn't have a tire pressure monitor on it, so when I do a run on the actual test, it doesn't really do much. Then in terms of information, it comes up and it tells me ECU type, which is a 2016. This is a 2017 model, but as you can see there, 28th of the 7th, 2017, map 30046, and it says downloads 2. So it looks like the bike was serviced by Triumph before I bought it. I bought it with 800 kilometers on it, so maybe a dealer flashed this thing or whatever the case is. But other than that, some more information. It tells you that this is a Thruxton R from VIN number 740405. I mean, this VIN number that I have here is way past that. It's in the 853, I think it is, etc., etc. Tells me that it's got Vance and Hines silencers from what I can pick up, and obviously the minimum octane is 91. So it's awesome little tool. I can't start the bike right now because the battery's flat. It just clicks along, but it shows you a lot of nice live data as well. With this specific model motorcycle, you can't download the map, as I said, so you can't do tuning on it. However, I've got a power commander coming, so that's taken care of when the supercharger kit arrives. But hope you enjoyed the video. That's TuneECU and the lonelec OBD adapter. Cost effective, nice and cheap, and gives you eyes into your machine if ever you hit a snag and you start finding error codes, engine lights, service lights, etc. that need to be switched off. Much cheaper than going to the dealer. Obviously, you need to know how to service a motorcycle to make sure that everything is taken care of. But yeah, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it.